Sophie. Hey everybody, it's us. With a slightly damp magpie. Had a bath a little while ago, didn't we? Hi. What you doing, Beeps? Bird. What do you think? Bird. Hey, bird. Oh, bless you. Bird. Sophie. The nest has been received. We'll go over there in a bit. But in a minute, at the moment, we've got, oh yeah, damp magpie. She'll be 11 quite soon. She'll be 11 in 2 or 3 months' time. We haven't got an exact date of birth for her, but, it's a pretty safe bet that she hatched mid-May sort of time. Excited. She has at least stood in it, yeah, and there are a couple of twigs that I didn't put in there. So, what do you think? What do you think, bird? Bird. Sophie, what do you think? Have we missed the post-bath spice, or we're now in the post-bath relaxation phase? What do you reckon? Yeah, neighbour. We think that Neighbour Gate has spookified her because whenever they go through that gate, she does like not a huge scared, but she's not really a scared, more of like a I'm not putting up with that sort of thing. She just doesn't like it. What? And yeah, we just think it's made this corner of the thing not a nestable place. Although I did, sod's law, I did spot her standing in this nest, in this nest. I spotted her standing in it earlier, but only very briefly. While I was in the kitchen making a cup of tea, I happened to glance out the kitchen window and was like, I'm pleased and also mad that you've got a lot to say today, bird. Yeah. What you doing? I ate a big handful of almonds about 10 minutes ago. Hey, hi mum. And I've got tons of tiny bits of almond everywhere now. Bird. Sophie, what do we think? This isn't bad though, is it? Little bit of sun. Little bit of sun, dry out a bit. It's alright. Bird. That's my nose. Yeah, you know. Oh, bird. And we're off. Here we go. Have we got spicy magpie? What do you think, bird? Oh yeah, see that's just a ray of sun there, isn't it? That's right, drink your bath water, because that's normal behaviour. Drink the water you, 10 minutes ago had a bath in. Obviously. I mean, why would you not? Bird. What do you think? She's not badly wet today. She's either it wasn't a very big bath or she's dried out quite a lot. But the other kind of magpie soup now with extra magpie. when they wipe their beaks, what they're doing is they're cleaning their little cheeks. They're cleaning, like, the periscope might not be fine enough to show you, but there are a bunch of little bristles, like here, like in the corners of their mouths. Birds have a set of specialized bristles called rictal bristles that are like whiskers on a cat or a dog. You might just be able to see them there. And yeah, what they're doing is they're making sure those are clean, and because they're sensory whiskers, you know, they're sensory feathers. And yeah, what they're doing is they're making sure that those little whiskers are clean and not giving out signals. Oh, here we go. Rictal bristles, yeah. Everyone's hardest working band in show business. See, we have this. What do we think? That we're quite happy to stand on. Sophie. In the least convenient position for a basket. In that I had to move a food bowl from there over here. So now Sophie's left-handed. And yeah, I had to put this stick here in to support it. And yeah, there was some messing around. I was involved. Bird, what you doing? Bird. Sophie. Oh, Bird. What do you think? Should we find you some sticks? Should we find all sorts of things now? Like the deluge of sticks and bits of hay and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, woo's great, isn't it? It's my favourite noise. Of all of the noises, woo has to be my favourite because it's the very happy noise. And yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll start making sticks appear. Oh. We'll start sort of like randomly making sticks appear in there. Oh, so let's have a quick poo on the tambourine. Yeah, why not? I think she is quite chuffed with it, actually. I think she's just something that finally meets what she had in her mind's eye. What do you reckon, Bird? Yeah, finally the idiot human understands. God, I've been going on at him for weeks. Damn it. Another one? I'm busy. That one too? Yeah. Yep. Bird. Sounds so much like a Cold War thing, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Flip. What? Oh, look at this soggy magpie. You got a wet bum, Bird? Let me feel. Oh, you got wet feathers. Bee. Earthy bird. She's going to wreck the tail, but she always does. She always finds a way to wreck her tail. Yeah, she has a very strong get off me weirdo, but I get that when I correct her tail. Whenever I touch her tail, she's like, yeah, no, I like you, but not that way. Oh, is the coffee stirrer going in as well? Is one of Mum's coffee stirrers going to go in the nest? No, got distracted. Off for you again. I'll just hold it here, shall I? Okay, yeah, it does look like I'm going to hold it here. Give it to me. And she's thinking about nesting with it. No, she's going to clank it against the... Yeah, going to do some... Sophie. I can hear that raven again. Off in the distance I can hear the... Yeah. Will it go in the nest? Will it? She's thinking about it. If this was Twitch, you'd be betting your channel points right now. Bird, what have you got, bird? What do you think? Nope. So yeah, looks like we've got to get some more sticks out. And some coconut fibre. And more packing straps. And... Let's go back to it. Nest Fest was starting to feel like one of those Korean dramas where like you think you've got to the end of the episode or end of the season, and then there are like 4 seasons more. Kiki, you might get Kiki, yeah. I've got some mud. When we did the micro pond, we used most of the mud to go in the vegetable planters in the greenhouse. But I made sure to save like a couple of big handfuls of mud because it's really good mud, and it's nice and clay mud as well, so it will go on the sides really nicely. Come on, bird, make your mind up. Stomp. A mate of mine years ago went to see Stomp. And like I spoke to him a couple of days later, and he was just like, "Yeah, it's just people eating bin lids for like an hour and a half." Like really, really insightful. Yeah, a critic. Nope. No. The bird has spoken. Look at this, Benny. You can see the black underneath. When it's wet, you can see your black bits, bird. Look. Your black bits are showing, hon. Bird. That's it. Get some growths for breakfast, for lunch. Yeah, see the moment that gate makes any noise, she's like, "What's that? I'm not into it." Hey, fantastic! Wasn't sore today. Cool. Bird. What do you think? Should we pop next door while you're thinking? Hang on, get the camera. All right, you two? What are you two honking about? I swear sometimes they sort of realise that I'm looking after them. No, I'm looking at them. Oh, she's back. She's back in the nest. Yeah, that was a tiny little honk. That was a low-level honk there. That was just a bunch of unsubscribed messages, wasn't it? Well, everything seems in order here. Yeah, no more mirror universe, yeah. No more Corey and Corey and Ron. They have spots. Oh, they have the occasional Con does, definitely. Con has like the occasional missing feather and things because his left wing, so like the wing that's facing us now, because that one he can't pick it up all the way, it does tend to drag a little bit on the ground. So yeah, like the bottom of his feathers get a bit wrecked occasionally. So yeah, you can sometimes see like there, you can see like a little white spot on his wing where he's lost a feather and he's got like a little bald patch. Right. Where are you, bird? Look around before I turn around. There we are. Yeah, sometimes you get like a little glimpse of her clubbed foot type thing. Oh, we've been at the bark here, I see. What do you think, bird? What do you think? Magpie business. Oh, spider. Hang on. Important spider business. You were too slow, bird. We think it's a birth thing because when we had her examined by a vet quite early on, he said that there wasn't any sign of injury. It was just like it had happened that way and just sort of like it probably happened when she was really young. So you know, if she puts a twig in that nest, I am going to lose it, man. I'm going to absolutely lose my mind if she starts putting twigs in that nest. Super heart, thank you. I'm going to lose my mind if she does. Please, I almost don't want you to put twigs in that nest. So the vet said it probably happened quite early on when she was young, and she just she bumped it one day or something like that, and I mean I suppose that's an injury, but you know what I mean. It's one of those sort of things that you could easily, if you could have intervened. Since we've got a glue pipeline to run, say what? Glue pipeline. There is a new nest, yeah. There is this nest here. Garbage just like, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, there's this nest here, which is in the like the dining area, I suppose you'd call it, and it involved me moving the food bowl, which was over there here, and putting Yeah, she has. It seems like she had. Like yesterday, she was stacking a whole bunch of twigs on over her food bowl. She was like stacking them up over her food bowl, and we were like, "Oh wait, hang on, this is a sign, isn't it?" And yeah, like yesterday evening, I put the nest there, and now we have this. Sophie. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm hyped for tea cozy. Oh yeah, we're going to have tail damage. She's pretty much nailed on. I mean, it's very likely every year, but yeah, I think it might be. We were saying that part of it is that whenever my neighbours open their gate, she does a little like, oh no, I'm not sticking around for this. Okay. What do you think? Yeah. What do you reckon of that? Well, that was thoughtful. Now we're getting emails. What the hell has she got? What has she got? Oh, she's got a bit of bark. Yeah. It's good when you get that sort of thing, yeah. She's got a big bit of bark she's pulled off. But she is conscientiously ruining. Yeah, there we go. It's the sort of thing where you have to look a bit closer to make sure it's not anything that used to be alive. It's one of those sort of things, just like, oh no, they're not. That's not a mouse or something, is it? But no, it's not. It's just a piece of bark. See, she can still do work with her foot. Look, she can still hold things and put pressure on stuff with it. Honk. Yes, Queen. Oh, she's into that. Here comes Con just wandering around underneath, just like, oh, what's going on here? Oh God. Pause for a quick drink. Yep. Yeah, they've got all sorts of stuff to stand and hop on and hop around on and that kind of thing. I'm glad they're using that little platform. That's actually the side of a laundry basket we used to have. No, I don't think so anyway, and not by us, because it's a bit like Sophie. They came to us named. We were just like, well, okay, Rory and Con, sure, why not? Close up on Con getting some food. Hey, beautiful man. Oh, that wasn't a very good mount, in fairness. That wasn't a very good jump. Yeah, no, Rory and Con don't nest. Yeah, they don't have that. I think it's because they're sort of like, because they're wild birds that know that they, I don't know, can't get out sort of thing. I don't think they have the same sort of energy to nest. I mean, the first couple of years we left nesting stuff out for them just in case, but it was all really ignored. Yeah, it's a bit like that. When he comes really close to the camera, the camera's white balance just maxes out. They do preen each other, yeah. They will quite often preen each other, and it's amazing. It's so great because it just means they get on. You know, they're not you know, they've made friends with each other, sort of thing, and they're comfortable in each other's company enough to groom. Bumblebees. Yeah, we've had a few bumblebees bimbling around down here, and it's pretty great. Okay, yeah, that was a good one. That wasn't it. Do you feel better now? Yeah, I bet. But, do you like it? 10 degrees in the sun. Yeah, I think it's about that here. I think it's like 10, 12 degrees here. I've just got the thin coat on, but strictly speaking, I don't really need it. Bimblebees. Bimblebee. Yeah, full set. Full set. Because we're about halfway here, you see. We're about at the halfway point inside Squirkington Manor. Right, hang on. Let me take the camera. Can we... Oh, no, that doesn't work at all, does it? That didn't work. That was a crap camera angle. It does feel particularly spring-like. It was a bit grey this morning, but... tiny birds. And a truck reversing. It does feel decidedly springy. Pretty not bad, eh, bird? Eh? Sophie, see bird. What can you see? There we go. What has bird? Ooh, 12. Yeah, that's pretty good though. I take it, you know. This time of year, I take anything that's in double figures. Oh, some sun. Yorkshire sun. Lovely. London Heat Island, yeah. Tough to argue with that. Lots of cheapy little birds today. Lots of cheapy little birds that are feeling the springtime. Oh, cat. Got a cat. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure. I want to say it's some sort of censored bird. I want to say it's a tit, but Sounds like a colour. Cams. Cams. Cams, I know you can hear me. Yeah, there you go. You know, you can hear me. You speak English. I know you do. Yeah, Spanish is just sitting there having a chill time. Yeah, I can't see who it is. It's coming from the conifer. But there's definitely cheeping. Oh, in between that and the RAF. Coniferous beepage. Totally sounds like a character in some like Edwardian comedy of errors or something. I say, have you been to see coniferous beepage? The cats don't really bother Sophie. They don't bother Sophie because Sophie knows that they can't get to her. And also she has when she lived indoors with us, she pecked a few paws. She pecked a few. There were a few like, yeah, I don't think so, cat lad, sort of pecks going on. Good stash, bird. Do you want to stand on my hand while you eat from your stash? She has accepted her new nest, yeah. She has indeed. Well, at least she decided that it's not trash. Was it fourth time's a charm? That well-known phrase. So yeah, the cats are interested in Sophie when they, the times when we go out in the garden with them, we put them on a harness. Well, we put a cat each time wears a little harness. And we did offer her shredded paper a few years ago. She wasn't super down with it. I think a bit of it got stuck on her tongue or something, and she was like for it for a while, and then kind of went off it. Her jam when it comes to like soft things like that. I bet they are. Yeah, absolutely. Her favourite thing when it comes to like soft bits like that is coconut fibre. You can buy like big bags of coconut fibre from the like farm supply shop across town, and it's really good. She's happy enough to eat from that bowl now as well. It's the first time I've seen her eat from that. I was worried it might be a bit high for her, but she seems to be coping okay. And so you get these bags of coconut fibre, which are literally just the hairs that like supermarkets shred off coconuts before they sell them, and it's really good, and that's always a welcome. Like a big handful of that in the bottom of the nest. It promotes Kiki, and it's also it's quite a nice soft thing to stand on. So we've got that. We've got the of course we've got the tobacco. It's on the floor for some reason. She's very carefully lifted it off the out of the hole, because there's no water in there. She's very carefully lifted it out of there and put it on the floor, because while there's some suet on the gravel, there's still stuff in the bowl. So that was a conscious thing, which is weird. It's a similar fighting some noodles. Yuck. But new recipe. It could be a new recipe, yeah. New style. See, now she's putting twigs there. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to go insane. There we go. See, straight away. Bird. What do you reckon? Bird. I'm going to put some more in. Put some more in to mess with you. There you go. It's happening. Get your Ross Perot gifts out, everybody. It's happening. I think she is happy with this one. I think she's finally sort of like, yeah, now this is nice. This is doable. You can see it in her body language. Right. Yes, if you hadn't thrown all the sticks around in such a mardy fit that you've had before, you'd have more sticks. I mean, who am I kidding? You've got tons of sticks in the greenhouse. So. Right, okay. Where's the lolly stick? Because I gotta get some lunch and then go back to work. What do you reckon, bird? You gonna stand still for the card for me? No, probably not. Oh, that's a zip tie. That's no good. Right, okay. Alright, gang. If you've just stumbled across us on Periscope and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. There's also a Discord and a WordPress wiki you can get into if those are your things. Nearly did it. I nearly did the whole thing. Or if you prefer, you can always Google Sophie the Magpie. Right. She's got magpie business and I've got lunch to make. So we'll see you tomorrow for another microbrew. Cheers, gang. Bye for now.